So, how to teach vocabulary in a blended unit. And what I've done is I'm going to demonstrate how I do this in my classroom. So, what I do with vocabulary is I create a Google slideshow and give access to all my students. And then what I do is I have their names on each side. So I assign each students a slide to do, and then I give them the resources where to look up their term. I find that that helps get us some core concepts and get us practice using databases and the textbook. So what I'll do is the students will get a blank. So when they get this, they'll just have the word mobilization on it. And then I ask the students to go look at the resources and define the words in their own words, and then to include a picture. Then what the students do, they define the words in their own words, so they're working. So the students can either be working to get, like they can go and physically in my classroom move, or they'll stay in their seats and work together, and they're able to do this and then come up with a term. While they're doing this, I'm going through, I'm like, hey, need to make that more your own, more your own, more your own. And then what happens is once the students, I'll give them, let's say, 15 minutes on their slideshow. Then we will go over each term. We'll talk about any corrections that need to be made. When they are done that, I've got some examples. So then the kids, I can give them this organizer where they take the definition, they could write the definition and the picture. Or other ways that you can do this is you can take the first look with what the definitions that we did, and then they can add more information as we go along. You can do any part of it. So the first part, they're working together as partner to define one word. Then as a class, we have created a vocabulary slideshow. Then in their notebook individually, they would do more traditional vocabulary and then be adding either through the unit or getting some basic information down. And with this one, they could add to. This one just adds the picture.